Right, so I started off with the thumbnail sketch. These thumbnail sketches are very important because they help you visualize what you're about to draw. Larger drawings are harder to draw, so a thumbnail which has no graphics is exactly the thing that you need to get started. Okay, so the sketch is done by freehand. All these lines are done by freehand. We're going to look at 3 small sketches, very simple, the line drawing wise and construction wise. So these are just a simple house. This is just a simple house. I'm just adding shadows just to make the volume look like it's jumping off the page. For shadows, the important thing that you need to know is to have a constant gradient. So I'm doing a gradient through the line drawing itself. Also adding a background just to add a bit more meat to the drawing. Also a constant gradient. So basically always having a gradient on your page, never having a flat surface. Adding some sketches of people just for a bit of context and scale. And next, after the next sketch, again another house. Starting off again with the thumbnail sketch. The thumbnail sketch can be extremely sketchy, like you can really miss out on details as long as you get the gist of what you want to draw. Although I recommend you have a very detailed thumbnail sketch. Thankfully the house itself is very simple, so it's just a volumetric intersection. Again, freehand drawing, all the lines are done by freehand. I'm drawing a bit of the plants, just add a bit of variation to the surfaces. Adding a cast shadow, also a background. We're going to go for shadows again, shadowed faces, where our drawing is going to basically have all these gradients on top of it that show depth. Right, there we go. Adding a bit of the background. We need a bit more of a thicker background, so a darker color. The line drawing itself is the most important part of our drawing. We are going to add a cast shadow for the cantilevered volume. And next, let's go for the last sketch. A really quick one. Again, a simple volumetric intersection that generates a house. We're going to start off with the gist of the volumes, after doing the thumbnail sketch, of course. And again, I'm going to draw this all by freehand. This is what I ideally recommend you learn, because for freehand sketching, you're going to have those good graphics that you could use for your portfolio stuff and your regular sketching, as well as for concept work, where you just build up on the idea. Right, so adding all sorts of detailing. These are all volumetric faces. We're going to make them stand out by adding a gradient on top of them. Gradient for everything. Adding a bit of a gradient for the windows. And that's it.